Hello, fellow ambitionists, and welcome to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. I'm your host, and this is where we turn your ambitions into actionable plans. Through proven strategies, personalized goal roadmaps, and a focus on progress, I'll guide you in breaking down big goals into milestones you can achieve. Each episode delivers practical tools to help you stay on track and make real progress towards your goals. Ready to start accomplishing? Let's dive in. All right, let's talk about consistency, the real kind, not the wake up at 5 a.m. every day version, not the same routine, same schedule, same energy version, but consistency when your schedule is unpredictable. Because a lot of people listening to this don't have neat weeks, they have jobs, families, responsibilities, curveballs, and obligations that change day to day. So if your definition of consistency depends on a perfect schedule, you're setting yourself up to feel behind all the time. Let's fix that. Here's the first thing I want you to understand. Consistency is not about doing the same thing at the same time every day. Consistency is about making sure the goal keeps moving forward, even when the week looks different than you planned. That distinction matters. Most people think they're inconsistent when in reality, their plan just isn't flexible enough to survive real life. So instead of asking, how do I stick to the plan? The better question is, how do I design a plan that still works when the week changes? Here is where consistency usually breaks down. People build their goal around ideal conditions, ideal energy, ideal time, ideal focus, but ideal conditions are rare when you're building a better life. So when the week shifts, the plan collapses, not because the person quit, but because the plan didn't account for reality. Consistency doesn't come from force, it comes from adaptability. So here's the shift I want you to make. Instead of anchoring your goal to a specific day or time, anchor it to a minimum standard. Ask yourself, what's the smallest amount of progress that still counts as moving forward? Not what moves it fast, but what keeps it alive. That minimum standard might be one focused work session, completing one step, making one decision that unlocks progress. This is how you stay consistent without burning out. Now, let's get a little bit more concrete. I want you to stop planning your week as if every day is equal. They're not. Some days are heavy, some days are lighter, some days are unpredictable. So instead of saying, I'll work on this goal every day, I want you to say, I will move this goal forward X times this week. 2 times, 3 times, whatever is realistic. That shift alone changes everything because now, when a day falls apart, you're not behind, you're adjusting. Consistency lives at the weekly level, not the daily one. Now, here's another mistake people make. They treat all goal work the same, but there are different types of progress. Some days you need deep focus. Other days you just need to review, organize, clarify, decide. Those still count. If your schedule is tight, progress might look like defining the next step, setting a deadline, preparing what you'll need later. That's not avoidance. That's support work. Consistency isn't always visible, but it's still real. So here's what I want you to approach your goal going forward. This is how I want you to approach your goal going forward. Each week, decide what progress must happen for this goal to stay alive. Next, how many sessions can you realistically give it? How many work sessions? 3, what counts as progress on heavy days versus lighter days? Then, and this part matters, let go of the idea that consistency means perfection. Consistency means returning to the goal after interruptions, returning after missed days, returning without punishment. That's how people with real responsibility keep going. This is also why Goal Accomplishment Made Easy is built the way it is. The program does not assume you have a perfect schedule. It breaks your goal into steps with deadlines so progress can happen even when the week is messy. You don't need rigidity. You need a structure that can flex a little bit. So before you move on, do this. Choose one goal you're actively working on. Decide what the minimum weekly progress is for that goal. Decide how many times you will move it forward this week. And define what progress looks like on both heavy days and lighter days. That's it. Consistency isn't about showing up perfectly. It's about making sure the goal keeps moving, no matter what the week looks like. So, if you want to learn more about Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the program, you can visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Goal Accomplishment Made Easy, the podcast. Stay committed. Keep taking those small daily steps and watch your goals turn to reality. For more resources and personalized support, visit goalaccomplishmentmadeeasy.com, and we'll see you in the next episode.